it's becoming such a horrible and dangerous location that Ilhan Omar, one of my favorites, and her brother are thinking about moving together, very much in love. The video has surfaced recently of Ilhan giving a speech referring to World War II as World War XI. And they asked her about that. She thought she got it right. But I'm not surprised because she's a low IQ person.
Representative Omar, are you okay?
You know, I'm gonna go figure if I am, but I feel okay. I feel that it is important for people, whether they are in elected office or not, to allow these people to intimidate us, to make us not fight for our constituents and for the country we love. And as I said, you know, I've survived war, and I'm definitely going to survive intimidation and whatever these people think they can throw at me, because I'm built that way.
And she's also a very dishonest person, and she ought to get the hell out of our country. She shouldn't be here. She shouldn't be in our country. She also calls her brother husband number one. Omar is reportedly being investigated for fraud. She revised her net worth. I was shocked to see that she was worth much more than $30 million. And then when the press got on her, she revised it slightly downward to less than 18,000. So she went from much more than 30 million to 18,000.
Raise your hand. That's for Minnesota, you know. That's called the Great Big Minnesota Scam with one of the dumbest governors ever in history. I love this Ilhan Omar, whatever the hell her name is, with the little sheen, the little turban. I love her. She comes in, does nothing but bitch. She's always complaining. She comes from a country where, I mean, it's considered about the worst country in the world, right? They have no military, they have no nothing, they have no parliament. They don't know what the hell the word parliament means. They have nothing. They have no police. They police themselves. They kill each other all the time. I love it. She comes to our country, and she's always complaining about the Constitution allows me to do this. We ought to get her the hell out. She married her brother in order to get in, right? She married her brother. Can you imagine if Donald Trump married his sister? Beautiful. She's a beautiful person. If I married my sister to get my citizenship, do you think I'd last for about 2 hours, or would it be something less than that?
It'd be something less than that, because Donald Trump will never do that as a Republican, as a respected person, as somebody who follows the Christian norms of ways of doing stuff like that. He will never do that, because this was kind of unfolding on the internet, and Omar tried to reject this. Omar tried to put forth reasons why the president was lying of her doing this, but there are clear evidence everywhere that she did what the president is saying here. And a whole lot of this goes to unfold the crappy nature of Minnesotans. I'm not saying they are bad people, but the activities make them bad, okay? Because you can kind of feel like Omaha was fighting for the just cause, and just the fact she tempered with her net worth after this case was being called about or called on shows she is not a pure and clean person, because there's a whole lot of things doing here that she has to testify to. Now we are getting into the cut of the matter, because Trump said this all along.
She married her brother to get in, therefore she's here illegally. She should get the hell out, throw her the hell out. She does nothing but complain.
In this country, we do not blame the lawlessness of an individual on a whole community. What we also know is that there is not a single evidence that the president or his coonies have put forth that there are any single resource from taxpayers in Minnesota that has gone to aid and abet terrorism.
It's true, the money has not gone to aid terrorists and all what you have said. Nobody's arguing that. But despite the fact that the money was being sent to help these homeless children or children who are starving, who have no food to eat, and this money didn't reach them, that is a call for concern. That is a very big call for concern, because a whole lot of people won't take this. That is a taxpayer bills that they cut from their taxes, from their hard-earned money, sent to you, and now you take it to invest in your own properties. Where did the money go to? You were worth more than $30 million. After all this, you went down to 18 million. Where did the money go to? So you see, there's a whole lot of things here that people try to hide here, but this is just the truth because it's unfolding everything.
That language is dangerous. That language puts the lives of Somalis not only in Minnesota, but across the country in danger. And if the president believed that and he had evidence, he would take people to court. So we are sick and tired of the president waking up one day and deciding to put forth falsehoods and demonize whole communities, while the ignorant people that support him then take the lies that he's spreading and use it as a fact.
And I know Democrats, and the word Democrat is something that's come into fashion.
Before the president goes into talking and saying others, don't you like her courage? Don't you see the way she's energetic to say lies? Or don't you see the way she feels like all what she's saying, she's on point? Whereby we all know the truth and everything she did was kind of false, fake, and now she's kind of blaming the president and blaming other people for what her people caused. And she knows the truth. That is the saddest part about everything. She knows the truth. And I want the president kind of put forth this and all this because she thought she was truly a lioness, but now she has discovered she's less worth nothing than a sheep, okay? Because come on, like, look at what she said here.
I changed the E with a U, and most people don't know that dumb has a B, so we don't have to worry about that. It's very quiet. I thought it was quite good, but I haven't gotten much credit for that. Fake news, good. Pocahontas, good. I won't say Lion Ted because he's on my side. I don't talk about past conquests, but we have a lot of them. I won't talk about. They got a whole table full of Republicans there. They're saying, no, don't mention my frickin' name, will you please? But we've had a lot of good names. But the Democrats are there to destroy wealth, and honestly, they've gone absolutely crazy.
That's just it. Okay, so if you're loving this video, I want you to subscribe here, making us feel like you are with us always. Okay, subscribe to the channel, give your comments at the end of this video because you're going to be listening to more news like this, and everything that happens here happens just for a reason. Okay, your sake, my sake, and the sake of all what is happening here in the United States. Okay, we love you, we love America, we want to keep America great again. Okay, peace out.